Good evening and welcome to Bag of Cans, episode 4. And what a treat we have in store for you this evening. Because tonight I am going to be literally picking out a can from the bag of cans. And here is said bag of cans. There are 5 cold ones in this lovely bag, courtesy of the Beer Shop, London, Nunhead's finest beer shop. I'm going to delve into the bag of cans and pick one out at random. I'm looking forward to this because I've got some absolute belters this week, and let's go in at random and see what we pull out, shall we? Right. Excellent. I'll put that bag of cans to one side. This, you can see that. This is the Beak Brewery, new brewery in Lewes, actually. And it's a sort of bohemian pilsner, which seems to be in keeping with the tradition over the last few weeks. I've drunk nothing but lager, apart from I had an IPA one week. I've got to confess, I had one of these last night and it was bloody delicious. So I'm really looking forward to this. Oh, we got Pete in the seat. Pete Fowler is here. Good evening, Squire. He's halfway through a drink as well, which is good to hear. And he'll be playing again his 6 o'clock selection on Spotify, a Friday tradition. Do join in if you can. It'll be brilliant as per usual. Right. Beak Brewery. A fairly new outfit from Lewes in East Sussex. I haven't had the chance to visit them yet. And to be honest, they mostly did kind of like really hazy IPAs, or from what I could tell. So I wasn't all that keen to go. But frankly, since then I've had two of their beers, and they've both been absolutely outstanding. So I'm hoping that next time I go to Lewes, where my sister lives, I'll be able to drop in and see what they do there. Which by the taste of it anyway, is make good beer is what they do there. Right. I'll stop crapping on. Apart from to say, ever since bloody Joe Biden's fucking inauguration earlier this week, I have had the world's worst earworm. It has been I've been singing All We Hear is Lady O-Gaga all bloody week, which is really annoying, especially if you're not the biggest fan of the 70s pantomime rock outfit, and I'm certainly not. I thought I'd share that with you because it's been pissing me right off. Anyway, let's hope I can drink my way through it. I'm sure I will. Oh, hello, Dan's in as well. Hello, Dan. How you doing, mate? All right. Let's hope. I hope you didn't get snowed in Madrid. I mean, I saw the pictures. That looked pretty dramatic. We've had absolutely bollock all here. Lots of drizzle, lots of rain, but no snow. And it's not looking like we're going to get any either. But never mind. We have terrific lager in store, and I'm going to pour it out now. Look at that. So I always have to check the computer to see if you can actually see this. Look at that, it looks great, doesn't it? A delightful looking beer. And foam to boot as well. You can tell you've got a decent Bohemian lager because it's not overly carbonated, but it does give good head, so to speak. Check that out. It's got a reverse meniscus, I think you'd call it, or some kind of foam dome, potentially. Anyway, there you go. Look at that. How appetizing does that look? Oh, glorious. It's like an ice cream in beer form. Oh, delightful. It smells amazing, actually. It smells quite bready, quite fresh, almost like fresh baked bread, which is a good sign in a lager. It looks like it's going to make me belch, and I'm not worried about that in any way. In fact, I'm already doing it. just as a disclaimer, I did have a can of Pilsner Urkel just before we went on air, and so there's already some residual wind in the guts, which I'm about to add to. Nevertheless, I am again looking forward to this. It looks terrific, it smells terrific, and I'm just about to find out how terrific it tastes. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I mean, if you'd have asked me, I don't know, 2 years ago, if I'd have made such, I don't know, cooing sounds on drinking a lager, I'd have laughed in your face. But this is absolutely delicious. It's it's got that, it's got a lovely kind of, you know, as I said, the breadiness and of the malt really comes through in your first couple of gulps. It's quite doughy, if you like, but clean doughiness. The kind of doughy that you'd get if you just opened the oven when you were baking a loaf of bread. It's that onrush of baked dough, basically. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting straight away from the taste. But then it's just, yeah, it sharpens up really, really, really quickly, actually, and really cuts to the back of your tongue. I think you could safely slake your thirst really easily with several cans of this, and luckily I have several cans of this, so I might well do this evening. It's terrific. I mean, it stands up really well to the Pilsner Urquell that I had earlier, and that's really high praise because Pilsner Urquell is like a reference Bohemian Pilsner. It's absolutely terrific. This is a bit stronger than Pilsner Urquell. It's 5%. I don't think they say too much about it on the can. Malted barley, hops, yeast, water. Yeah, no, so not a great deal. Oh no, I tell a lie. My poor eyesight has belied the fact that it does tell you a little bit more. German Pilsner malt, not Czech Pilsner malt, and Saaz and Hallertau Mittelfrüh hops, and then they lagered it for 30 days, which actually isn't that long for a lager. But yeah, it's certainly done the business. It's certainly long enough in this case. Anyway. I don't think there's much more to say to it, other than I'm delighted that my earworm seems to be going away, a particularly awful one. And I'm delighted to say I'll be having this Beak Brewery Dest Pils again more often. I think it's terrific. I'm going to smash this to bits in summer, assuming there's still some left at the brewery. If they haven't already started making plans to stockpile millions of cans of this in time for sort of June, July when the weather warms up. Then frankly they deserve to go out of business because they'd be idiots not to do that. Beak Brewery, Dest, an absolutely terrific lager. I'm going to wrap it up there. But yeah, if you tune in to Spotify and search for, I don't know if you can do that actually. You might not be able to do it. Go on Twitter, search for Pete Fowler, and he will post a link to his mix on a Friday evening. It's always absolutely fantastic. At least 2 or 3 hours of top-notch tunes. I'm gonna do that now as soon as I get off air. And hopefully join me next week for another episode of Bag of Cans. Episode number 5 it'll be next week. Looking forward to that. In the meantime, cheers.